This movie is fine. It has no depth, it has little to no emotional weight, and it leaves no impression of its own. The movie exists to remind people of all the things they love about the parent IP more than it is to convert newcomers with any engaging tale. Not a bore, and is pretty breezy, but difficult to praise beyond aesthetics.
I demand that you release my father.
Over my dead body.
Bonus for relying on original score in lieu of infuriating and out-of-context needle drops all over the first film. So, there's nothing wrong with this movie, but it's barely a movie.
Yeah, that I can see.
Cultpop!
What's up to all of our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the Geek Nation? Welcome back to one of the longest running pop culture podcasts of all time. That's true. You can look it up. Ask Noel. He always tells us to look it up.
It's true.
It's true.
I did it.
We're Cultpop Live, episode 169.
If you're new here, this is a place where we celebrate the things that we love, like movies and comics and television and video game to film adaptations and all the other things that scratch your dirty, nerdy little itchies.
Tonight, we'll be broadcasting to you live from Yunkjunk HQ.
Yunkjunk!
A bum-ass podcast studio.
Bum ass.
That sounds like you're saying bum ass
does.
and not bomb ass.
And I want to say it's in the heart of Philadelphia, but it's really in kind of like the crack of Philadelphia, like a little
Yeah.
west of it.
Crack of
But either way,
the
Philadelphia
perineum?
Philadelphia regardless.
Yes. I'm JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. And it is a rad-ass comic shop that caters to rad-ass folks just like you. So get on in there and buy my stuff so that I can pay the rent and feed my child.
Is this stuff rad-ass?
The stuff is also rad-ass.
Redass.
Rad-ass.
Rad-ass.
Redass.
Yeah.
It's Redass. And you know what else is Redass? The fact that I'm Alice, and I am the co-host of your other favorite podcast called Inside the Morgue, where real-life death investigators critique fake mortuary scenes in pop culture. And we love it. And we're on a little bit of a hiatus right now, but we have a ton of episodes. Go listen, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because there's nothing new right this second doesn't mean you shouldn't
We have
be
so much content.
re-listening to so many other
So much
episodes.
content. And also follow me at Forensic Alice. I've been posting some stuff.
Some stuff. I am, speaking of posts, my name is Noel from Physical Media Space on Instagram, where it's physical_media_space. It's a digital space that celebrates physical media. See what I did there?
Ah,
See what I did there?
ah.
It's ironic.
It's ironic.
We also want to draw your attention to our producer in the booth, Noah.
Noah! Look at him! Oh, it's Noah!
Noah, I have two questions for you. One, if anybody that's watching or listening wants to know more about Yunkjunk HQ,
Yunkjunk!
the space, the services, the friendship, where can they inquire?
So you can head to our Instagram page at Yunkjunk and shoot us a message from there. That's fine. You can also go to our studio, come in here and attack me. If you want to go to Main Street Manayunk.
I was actually wondering, do you want to give out their street address? If anybody wants to just like stand out the door?
Just come outside and yell out.
I can't see anything wrong happening.
No.
No.
Right?
Well,
Also, would full-bearded Luigi mog Mario, proving once and for all that he is the tall King Alpha brother?
I don't understand any of those words. No.
yeah.
See, mog means
To house.
show up.
Right? To like
To show,
yeah.
I showed you up.
Dominate.
Yeah, there you go. He's already a tall king compared to his smaller
Short
stature
king
brother.
Brother, yeah.
So all he needs is a sick-ass beard to fully mog and prove himself as the tall King Alpha of the brothers.
Were you texting your nephew to get this?
No, I it just came out of my.
I'm proud of you.
It just
then.
came out of my stomach.
I'm proud of you. That came out of you where?
It came out of my stomach because
Before
I
he
wanted
keeps his words.
because I wanted to throw up when I was typing it. Oh, there it
Noah,
is.
do you have an answer now that you know the context?
I want to abstain from understanding these
What up?
words.
Fair enough.
Vicious Marshmallow in the chat. Do you have thoughts on if a full-bearded Luigi will mog Mario once again, proving himself to be
The tall,
tall
king, Alpha brother.
Wow.
Is that the answer
He
you
says
wanted?
Mario
He's got
is a
thoughts.
dom and Luigi is a sub.
He had
That's
that typed
fucked.
out before you asked the
That's
question.
for, yeah.
He was just
That
hovering
was
over
ready
the
to
over
go.
I'm glad
Vicious
it-
Marshmallow
Yeah.
That's
has thought about this, has Googled it, has been on some weird websites about it. I guarantee it.
mogmario.com.
Tonight we're going to talk about the biggest movie in the entire world, Super Mario Galaxy, the movie, and share our thoughts, feelings, hopes, dreams for the future of the Nintendo franchise. Franchise, sorry.
Remember, as Vicious Marshmallow has, if you're here live, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you're watching this later, you should do those things as well. for we love a little bit back and forth,
Oh.
as long as it's respectful or literate.
Rule,
So pipe up in the chat.
Rule 34, babe, says Vicious
I knew
Marshmallow.
it. You can also send the show emails to cultpopgo@gmail.com, and we'll address them here on the show, just like we're about to do this very second.
Oh, we have email?
We got letters. Oh, we got lots and lots and lots and lots of letters. This
This
is one.
is
We
from-
have one letter.
Well, there's a lot of letters that consist of so many sentences. This is from Christopher St. Saucy Goodnight, the
Hi, Chris.
title of which is, What would you choose? Just from the title alone, you could tell that it's probably going to be
Pizza.
very, very heartfelt.
Mm.
Hey, y'all. So my birthday. So for my birthday, I was looking for one thing and ended up purchasing another.
Happy birthday.
Happy
For-
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, my guy. For a while now, since the launch of the Energon universe, I have been addicted to watching any retro G.I. Joe video I can find. Sadly, not many are up to my standards. The best one, of course, is the Toys That Made Us episode about G.I. Joe. Have you guys ever watched that
Of course.
documentary series?
I have.
I
yes.
actually haven't.
It's really,
Yeah.
but they do toys and movies and action movies and horror movies and like it's
Yeah,
just
it's awesome.
that made us. Yeah.
I will say that he is wrong. That is not the best. The best one are the tiny little shorts that are like pork chop sandwiches. Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick.
I think he's talking about, not just parody.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I don't get those references either.
That's because I'm much, much, much older than you, Noel.
Oh, we'll get there.
Oh, you're jumping the gun here.
Sorry.
Well, that's not true. Sam knows them all.
Oh,
It's just more like an internet culture thing that I was too busy
I know
like
some of
outside.
the weird G.I. Joe videos.
That
who
was
wants a
insane.
body massage?
Body massage. I know that one.
See, there
and
we
then
go.
Anyway,
Oh, sorry.
Bring it back.
the rest are a handful of YouTube videos by Michael Mercy, Analog Toys, and one great Battlefield display diorama walkthrough by some dude named G.I. Joey. The only problem is it's given me a deep obsession with starting an O-Ring Joe's collection that I finally bit the bullet on. I went looking for a classified figure and ended up with 2 classified and 4 O-Ring dreadnoughts. Complete with their file cards. 4 of them cost what classified figures cost nowadays. Originally, I was going to buy all of the Snow Joes, but these were there first and too tempting.
Gotcha.
O-Ring Joes.
All right. So, in O-Ring Joe, if I'm taking his meaning correctly,
Orgasming.
Yes. It is just around the outside of the booty
You got-
hole.
Yeah.
And you do a little.
Hey, when playing with your O-Ring Joes,
Yes,
lubrication is incredibly
it's true.
important.
You do
Something
not
with
want to
a
get them
flared
stuck.
base.
Lubrication,
There will be a suction.
consent,
Yeah.
and that's basically
That's it.
No,
Yeah,
flared base.
lubrication. Yeah.
And a flare.
So what? Yo,
Sorry.
damn. All right. So an O-Ring GI Joe. When I was a small boy, a child, the GI Joes were about that big, and they had the torso and arms and head, and then the bottom legs and feet and all that sort of stuff. But in the middle, they were held by a very strong, thick rubber band
Yeah, like a
twixt the two bits.
tiny industrial rubber band.
Yeah.
Like that.
So you could turn the figures like this, and they would sort of snap back because there was a tension to it.
There's
Oh,
like
okay.
32 points of articulation. They were the
Yeah.
best action figures that
They were
have
so
ever
good,
existed.
so good. But the problem for me was if that ever snapped and you tried to re-loop it and take an actual not a Band-Aid, a rubber band, and try to fix it, I could never quite get the loop into the thing, and it was infuriating. So then they just wound up being buried on my front yard
know what?
as a
My sister had braces. Those rubber bands worked the best.
Oh,
Because they're small and tight.
I had those rubber bands.
Yeah.
So that's what the O-ring is. That what he said?
I guess I never
O-rings?
I never knew that was the term of them.
Me neither until I just
yeah.
heard this and I went, I know what that means.
I had loads of them, and when they started to break, then those GI Joes became battle damaged GI Joes.
Yeah.
With pencils drawing bruises and crayons drawing blood, and you didn't do that.
No,
Oh,
I buried
dude.
them though. I did have a graveyard of dead GI Joes in my front yard.
Crawling
Yeah.
with their entrails behind them.
Yeah.
They have headstones
No,
or just
I
unmarked
wish.
bodies.
Little popsicle sticks.
Little-
I-
that's what I'm picturing.
I guarantee you they are still in the front yard of my childhood home in
I thought,
Philadelphia.
you were going to
dox your
drop
childhood.
the address.
Yeah.
I thought you
about
were
to give the
about to
address.
say the address. And I
Go
was like,
find
Go dig them up.
Yeah. I'm sure the owner won't mind.
Yeah.
we get sent a bunch of dirty G.I. Joes unmarked mail. It's like the most threatening package we
And
get.
it just shows up because we were saying people dox us. It's fun.
Especially since one of them was melted.
Oh my God.
Go on.
They,
I
they know where
melted.
your
I
shop
tried-
is.
I tried
if
to give
anybody
him-
wants to send melted GI Joes to
4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127.
but we're asking for it. It's
Yeah.
fine. So my question is, back to the email.
Oh yeah.
If you were given a time machine and unlimited funds, I think you would need unlimited funds for a time machine, but whatever. What one toy line would you go back and collect every toy from your childhood? I know JD is much older than Noel, and even more so much older than Alice. So it might be more much more interesting.
Yes.
Obviously,
I'm
my
actually
choice is
the
G.I.
oldest
Joe.
person at this
hydrate.
table. I'm just a vampire.
It's your dusty bones.
Yeah.
Your dusty
Yeah.
bones.
So,
First of all, I
Anybody
think
thought of
if
this?
we
Yeah.
had unlimited funds, we wouldn't need a time machine.
I just buy them now.
You could just buy them now.
I want a time machine.
But I mean, there's a fun aspect of having a time machine. Does anyone have an answer?
Well, first of all, I'd have to go back in time
I have a
in order
Go
to,
back in time.
in order for this to be possible.
Yeah.
I would have to go back in time 2 or 3 generations
Uh-huh.
to create.
To when I was a child.
Yeah, to when you were a child. To when you were a child. When my
Yeah.
parents were around.
Yeah.
To facilitate whatever needs to happen in order to create generational wealth for my family.
Yes.
Because if I just went back in time, I would still be too poor
Yeah.
to buy all these toys.
Not only that,
I need to
but if
create
you
generational wealth.
you went back in time, they probably wouldn't even take our current money because it looks like the future, right?
Yeah, I got it. I
Money
got it
back then looked different.
with a sports
It was
almanac
golden to bloom.
and or
Golden to bloom.
stock tips.
Yeah.
I'd have to
Yeah.
go back and kind of create
Yeah.
that. But toy wise, this is rough. I think it's like between 2.
I have my answer locked and loaded.
Go, then you go.
Pokemon cards or Beanie Babies
Nice.
for me.
Beanie Babies.
I was obsessed with Beanie Babies as a kid.
I had a couple.
I had so many. I can't even.
What was your favorite?
I had one that was a bat, and it had the wings, like they were little Velcro, so you could like Velcro it, so it like held on to things.
That's
and I would
adorable.
like put it on my arm and I'd walk around with it. A little
They
pet
were
bat.
when I was like a
adorable.
freshman in high school. They were very popular, so
Yeah.
we would get them ironically, but not unironically, because when you're a freshman in high school, you're still a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you try and pretend like you're not a child, so you do things that you want, but it's ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay because
Sure.
it's
Yeah.
ironic.
Yeah. So
You're
I
joking.
I had 2 or 3 of them, and my favorite was
I had so many.
a capuchin monkey. I called him the outbreak monkey.
Nice.
He was my outbreak monkey.
That's a dated reference.
Because we're old.
What?
Oh, me? It's gonna be between 2 things. One, it's explicitly a memory we've talked about before. On the back of the Batman Returns cereal box, the sweepstakes for winning every single Batman Returns toy. And there's a picture on the back of the cereal box of a boy about my age at the time with all the sets in front of him and him playing with them.
It's awesome.
I used to stare at that like it was a vision board of being able to acquire all of those toys.
So directly related to what you're saying is I remember when Batman 1989 came out, there was a Warner Brothers catalog.
Yep.
With all of the Batman 1989 toys and hats and fucking leather jackets and all sorts of dumb shit. And I would stare at that and be like, I wish I could have you things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was like one of them was I actually had the play set from 1989, which had the how much do you weigh?
The grappling.
The grappling gun. That's the
Grappling
word. Yeah. Mine would be Transformers. Straight up Transformers. I had Optimus Prime, one of the first editions of Optimus Prime back when they were made out of metal and not plastic like they are now. So I would probably do that. Secondarily, as that was my initial reaction. There are so many great Todd McFarlane horror action figures that I kind of wish I had been able to get at the time. There were a smattering of them that I actually have and I'm selling at the store.
I still have my Ash in storage, but you
Nice.
could barely see him.
Yeah, my Ash I had the big Ash. This
Oh,
one.
me too.
And because I know I was going to go see Chin.
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
Chin.
Uh,
Get it.
to get signed up the Bubba Hotep. He was showing Bubba Hotep first screening and doing a signing, and so I took his chainsaw hand
Did he sign like the blade?
and he signed the blade.
Fuck yeah.
So
my dad got me that the talking one.
Yeah.
It was the
Yeah,
motions.
yeah, motion.
I had to turn the motion sensor off because every time somebody walked in the room, it was like groovy, or this is my boomstick.
This is my boomstick. I still have Freddy Krueger. He's down in the basement where Kai never goes
No
because it's
spooky.
too spooky to have anywhere near my son because it's legit spooky. He's this big and it's a Freddy Krueger. Anyway,
Noel gets it. He didn't like the Freddy Krueger cutout at the movie,
true.
at the movie video rental
It's a-
place.
did we do it?
Yeah, the toys that
Wonderful.
made us. Pink Apocalypse is in the chat. Pork chop sandwiches and Huey Louie references. I see you, JD, you Gen X king. Fist bump.
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 Oh, we could do it like the Totally Rad show. All right. What's next?
So this
I
is
want to hear
the-
what's popping.
This is the sequence in which we talk about what
What's popping?
pops.
What pops?
But before we do that, really quickly,
I'm the one who pops.
I did clearly. I am the one who pops. I did clearly. I brought you guys candy.
I love candy.
But we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this slightly differently. I think we have a bad habit of when we eat candy on the show, everyone eats at the same time.
Yeah.
No, one person at a time, and then you tell us your experience. And then,
Oh, Eddie's in the chat saying hello there. Hi, Eddie. Long time no.
Eddie Madison.
type. Hey, buddy.
So-
Vicious Marshmallow says, "Hey, kids, who wants a body massage?
Body massage.
I saw these at the store. They're very
Body
weird.
massage machine.
They're gummy pops.
Oh,
So
citrus
it's
sour.
So even louder.
gummy with pop rocks inside of them.
Oh, I'm so stoked about this.
So what's
wild
popping?
berry or
What's
yeah. Do
pop?
you want this? Do you want to try the sour one first or the wild
Oh,
berry?
I go sour all day,
All right, so
baby.
you got wild berry. You guys,
You go first.
one at a time.
With
But
eating candy or what's popping?
Eating candy.
eating candy, and then we'll do what's popping. JD,
Hey, hi.
what's popping for you while she tries this candy?
You know what? It was kind of tough. So many things were popping for me this week.
Pop.
I went and saw Haley Williams.
I was there too.
That was popping.
I cried so much.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It was great.
And also I'm going to start real quick with the season finale of Shrinking.
Oh, there's different components to this
season
candy.
finale.
The season finale of Shrinking dropped.
Today?
Maybe it was yesterday.
Do I have to build this
Must
We
have
candy?
been
watched it
last-
yesterday.
Must have been last night.
We watched it last night.
No spoilers. I thought it was today.
All I will say is that
With a sticker. Sorry.
Shrinking, if you have not seen it yet, Shrinking is a
Have to
fantastic
DIY
show that has, I think it's by the creators of Ted Lasso and Scrubs, but it's got Jason Segel and Harrison Ford. And there is there are multiple dynamics in this show, Shrinking, that will choke me up. I'll get a little verklempt. But last night I straight up was on the verge of bawling.
Oh, nice.
I was, because I'll get emotional. I'll do the choked
Yeah.
kind of thing, like the
The shaky breath.
the shaky breath. Last night I was on the verge of sobbing because of an interaction that I won't spoil, but there's just something about this character that speaks to me in a certain way, especially with how this character is treated throughout this show, that I have a connection to, probably
I think I know what you're
from my
referring to.
past. And it's just, I love to watch Harrison Ford. Anything, like any interview that he's on, I will watch it. Any show or movie that he has done, I will watch it. He has been a longtime favorite of mine. And so there's a scene with him last night that just got me so emotional that I was a little concerned. I was like, man, I'm really having a big reaction to this. I wonder if I have some unresolved stuff.
Oh no.
So
Or oh yeah.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask. Is it? So a lot of times with season finales, it's either cathartic.
it was
or,
cathartic.
I was gonna say, or shock value.
No,
Sounds
it
like
was
it's
not shock
cathartic.
value.
Which I'm glad because that show specifically, just like with Ted Lasso,
Yeah.
they don't go for cheap.
No.
It's earned.
Yeah.
So these are DIY candies.
You have to build this shit.
Whoa.
You have to stuff
They've got whole little
stuff
sets,
the gummy
science
with
set.
the candy,
I'm
with the
go-
rocky
I'm
candy.
actually gonna do this as
You're
a.
gonna DIY it.
I'm gonna do it as an assembly line. I'm gonna put
I'm
them all
gluing
together
shit
now.
on it
Yeah.
now. I glued it together with the
Nice.
rock.
So you would recommend?
I would highly recommend Shrinking. I will say that if there are people out there who can find certain things a little saccharine, I think that it can lean that way very rarely. It'll be a little too huggy, a little too sweet. But it really is a feel-good show. It's really pleasant. And just having Harrison Ford on there just really pops it up to the next level for me personally.
I'm a fan.
So yeah. Pink Apocalypse says, Ford does not give a single fuck about the preciousness of his work, and his interviews are a delight because of it. Absolutely. But so I have seen Harrison Ford interviews over the years, and I always considered him to be a bit of a curmudgeon with regard to his acting or his jobs, or maybe it was just specifically Star Wars and stuff like that. So I was under the impression that he kind of didn't care about his work. And I don't know if it's just I have missed this the entire time, but recently I've watched so many interviews with him where he talks about having a responsibility to the audience, and he works for the audience, so he's always considering how the audience is going to feel and what the audience is going to take away from a project or from a performance. And I have never really heard him talk at length about stuff like that in his process. He's always been sort of snarky and sort of a little curmudgeonly in like an acute way. But seeing this new version for me has been eye-opening, and it's just lovely to watch him look back on his legacy. Even though he refuses to admit that he's an icon. I don't know if you saw this interview. He's like, I'm not an icon.
Oh.
But I can recognize that, I have a place. So yeah, there was a really great interview I just saw with Sean Astin. That if you haven't seen that, Pink, check that out. Anyway, Shrinking, 100% excellent show. Highly recommend. That was what Poppin' for me this week. I'm going to skip the one I actually had written down, which was, this thing on? We can do this next week.
Okay.
I assembled my candies. So
Alice?
I'm ready to go.
What was popping for you this week?
Well, first I just want to talk about this candy for a minute.
Please do.
Well,
What is
we'll
happening?
explain more in depth when
I wish
Noel's
there
done
was
assembling them.
There was a head
But
camera, like an overhead camera.
I need
but
to
we're
say
good.
something, and I hope Vicious Marshmallow is still in the chat because I think he'll get this reference. So I love Pop Rocks candies. One of my favorite ice cream flavor is from a place called Stewart's Shops, upstate New York. I have family up there, and I go up there all
Do
the
they
time.
make like Stewart's soda? Is that the same
I
Stewart's?
don't know if it's the same. I don't think it's the same.
Okay.
But I correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But my favorite ice cream of theirs, since I was a child now, it's called Fireworks ice cream. It's vanilla ice cream with strawberry and cherry swirl in it, and it has like candy coated Pop Rocks.
Hell yeah,
in it.
dude.
It's still my favorite. They don't sell it in like the big cartons anymore. You got to get it like by the pint. But oh my god,
I
it's so good.
expect
Anyway.
I expect you to bring us some.
Yeah, I will try if I can transport it.
I think because you would just eat it
Yeah, I'll just eat it on the
ride home.
Popping for me this week though,
Yeah,
like
blue.
JD said, I also saw Haley Williams live, and it was. I'm not exaggerating for me when I say this was a life-changing experience. It was ethereal. My mouth is still popping with Pop Rocks candies.
Because of Haley
Vicious
Williams.
Marshmallow. Hey, my upstate New Yorker. Heck yeah, brother. So this album in particular, well, Haley Williams has always meant a lot to me. Paramore has always meant a lot to me. And this album in particular came out at a very good, well, not good time in my life, but it was good timing for this album because I canceled a wedding, and then Haley Williams dropped an album called Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. And it
I don't know why I'm holding it.
hit me in all of my feels in the best, worst ways, and just I felt so seen and great. Yes, thank you, Market. I mentioned a wedding. Anyway, seeing this live was very cathartic, and I'm at a much better point in my life now listening to it, seeing it live, and it was the best. And I saw it with JD and Sushan and Ray, and it was just such a great time. 10 out of 10. Haley Williams is an angel on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what else is popping for me this week? I finally watched a movie that I've been meaning to watch for a while called The Menu.
Good stuff.
Yes. Directed by Mark Malloyd, and on Rotten Tomatoes has an 88%. Audience score is only 76, which surprises me. For those who don't know, Margot joins Tyler on a trip to a secluded island restaurant where a renowned chef's elaborate tasting menu reveals disturbing intentions beneath a flawless exterior.
We're gonna need to clean up.
Yeah, this is a mess.
I did this wrong. These are good though.
Aren't they? Well, I want to try one of the sour ones.
Oh, you're not gonna get to because this is all wrong.
Oh. Anyway, here, try one of my.
There we go. Here's something.
Continue about the menu.
The menu, so good. I don't know what I was expecting going into it. I just knew I want to see anything that Ray Fiennes is in. So this has been on my list for a while.
Ralph, it's Rafe.
Rafe.
I made that mistake. I know.
I also love Anya Taylor-Joy.
Mhm.
She's the voice of Peach in the movie that we're going to be talking about tonight. So I had an Anya Taylor-Joy week, and Nicholas Holtz too. Just the whole cast was stellar, and
I'm tired of this.
love a satirical horror.
Yeah.
So very into that. Very into the commentary it was making about consumerism, trying to like really just like draining someone who once was so into their craft
Mm-hmm.
and basically just turning them into a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I really like that.
Yeah.
It was one of those ones that when it was finished, I was like, oh, that was pretty solid. But the further away I get from it, the more I'm like, that was good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And the
resolution, I think, is top tier.
yeah.
The burger. Love the burger.
The burger. The denial that all of these wealthy elite people are in, like, oh, this couldn't be happening to us.
Mm-hmm.
This must be for show. As he's like, people are dying in front of them, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh no, this must be for show for
Mhm.
us. They're doing this for us for our entertainment, and it's just like the layers of denial, and it's just so good.
I give up.
I love a good Eat the Rich as well.
Yeah.
The past couple of weeks have been rife with Eat the Rich fare, like Ready or Not, and what was the other one? They Will Kill Us. They Will Kill You.
Yeah, they will kill you.
Hand something to Alice.
Give me some sour ones.
And then Noel, wow, you
wanna
really,
be- I
you
wanna
really
be Poppin.
bollocks that up, buddy.
I screwed it up so bad.
You know what? Still delicious. How? Hey, Noel, what was popping for you
Oh my god.
besides this poppin' gummy candy?
I try and be. I try and watch more movies these days. And one of the movies that I always wanted to see, but I never got a chance to, especially with my new obsession with Hong Kong cinema classics. Did you know that John Woo made a movie in 2022?
No, was it a remake of his old movies?
Nope.
Oh, because he had done a remake of one of his
The
old
Killer. He did a remake of The Killer, but that was only last year.
Mm-hmm.
But in 2022, he came out with a movie called Silent Night. Starring Joel Kinnaman. A tormented father witnesses his young son die when caught in a gang's crossfire on Christmas Eve. While recovering from the wound that cost him his voice, he makes vengeance his life's mission and embarks on a punishing training regimen in order to avenge his son's death. So it's very straightforward. It's very classic, kind of like revenge thriller. The conceit, though, is that the movie is dialogueless. It's completely dialogueless.
Silent Night.
Yeah, and your main character has no voice. Literally, he gets shot in the neck in the opening sequence. So, while it's almost like a creative. So it got 60% on Rotten Tomatoes. Audience score was 50%. I think those are accurate. It's very divisive in how well it works and how well it doesn't, because there's a point. The whole movie is no dialogue, but people are still communicating with each other. There's also some cheats that they do, whereas like somebody will be listening to the radio and the person on the radio talks about the weather and the this and the news. And then you'll hear like ambient noise. People in an office talking, you'll hear a little voice here, but the main characters never speak words.
Is there a reason nobody else speaks words? He's been shot in the throat.
They do, but they kind of do it off screen. So like it'll be like a whisper in his ear, or you'll hear like a little like, oh yeah, thank you. But nobody talks to him and he doesn't talk to anybody.
Sounds fun.
It works for a while. And then it becomes this kind of like weight on the movie that it becomes like a hacky trick as opposed
sort of
to
like, yeah.
So you know what? I'll read my my Letterboxd. I keep saying LinkedIn, my Letterboxd review of it. I wish I liked the 2.5 stars. I wish I liked this more. Fun concept and absolutely excellent blocking, staging, and scene transitions, but what begins as a fascinating novelty slowly becomes a weight on the movie and kills momentum. The film is entirely without dialogue spoken by the characters. The conceit just can't be sustained for the film's runtime. This would be an amazing 45 minutes, you know? By the time the plot threads and characters converge in the third act, because there's multiple characters that kind of team up together, I feel nothing as I've heard them express nothing to each other at all. Like they share maybe one scene and it's like passing in the night kind of scene because they're not allowed to talk to each other. So by the time you've got your two characters that meet up to fight the fucking drug dealers themselves. They're just like nodding at each other, and you're like, I don't feel that connection
I
because
see.
you've never connected with each other that I've
Yeah.
seen. So it's interesting. However, at the end of the day, give John Woo money to make big to mid-sized action movies
Mhm.
because this is a cool looking fucking movie.
Mhm.
Him being unable to like use dialogue made him more creative.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
really cool scene transitions, and they will juxtapose like memories and cool flashbacks within scene, and like he's flexing a cool muscle.
Yeah.
But I wish the movie around it was better.
Yeah.
And it's like they set themselves up with this cool sounding limitation that just kind of wears thin after an hour.
Yeah.
And then there's 40 minutes left.
It's like I imagine it feels like they're going out of their way just to do the gimmick as opposed to tell a story.
the story reverse engineered from a gimmick as
Yeah.
opposed to this is the right gimmick to tell this story.
Yeah.
But it was totally worth watching.
Mhm.
So, if you're in for a good sit and you want to pause it halfway through,
Mhm.
it's
I'll
not.
tell
It
you-
wasn't a waste of time.
You know what's a cool version of this? Speaking of G.I. Joe and silent things, there was a G.I. Joe, I want to say it was issue 21 or something back in the 80s, written by Larry Hama. Excellent. G.I. Joe, the comic book series is what got me reading comics, that and like old issues of Archie. So they had done a completely silent issue for, I think it was issue 21. And so recently they've been revisiting that and doing new silent issues. They did a bunch of G.I. Joe silent issues like last year, and now they're doing Cobra silent issue one-shots called silent issues because they're cobras. So yeah.
That's a snake, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. That is an instance of that gimmick working, I think. It was all very, it was about Snake Eyes trying to break Scarlet out of the Cobra Temple and having to fight Storm Shadow.
The other thing that I've been catching up on, and I implore you to catch up on it if you're not, is Daredevil.
Oh, I need to catch up on that.
4 episodes in, and
I've only seen the first of the new season.
it's going to get spoiled for you probably within a couple of days. It's like, it's an 8-episode season, so episode 4.
We're already at the halfway?
Yeah, episode
Holy
4
cats.
is, I think, a bit of a sea change for some stuff.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
prioritize it if you can.
I will.
Yeah.
All right. Did we do all our poppins?
I think that's been popping with us. We could probably get on to the main review of the evening.
This was wonderful, but so messy.
So messy.
I wish it was
Are there
just
more
Pop
Pop Rocks?
Rocks now.
Are there more Pop Rocks?
Yeah.
the normal ones.
Here,
I just
have
want
some
Pop
normal
Rocks.
ones. Have some normal Pop Rocks.
Those feel nice in my head.
Can we do a bump of these? Here.
Just do a bump. Ooh, sweet blue raspberry.
Can I have
Okay.
the last little gummy guy?
Super Mario Galaxy,
I'm eating the last gummy.
the movie. Super Mario Galaxy, the movie.
Mhm.
Not Super Mario Brothers Galaxy, the movie.
Actually, I believe it's the Super Mario Galaxy movie. The
Super Mario Galaxy movie.
movie. Yeah.
2026.
Whoa.
Written by
Wait,
Guy
no,
Busek?
wrong. No.
Oh, I was like, what?
It's directed
It's
by
written
Aaron
by Guy
Horvath.
Busek?
Stop it. No.
Holy shit.
Look, I had a long week.
And Ryan Murphy?
I'll look up. Just go and read.
Okay. Starring Chris Pratt, Anna. And is it Anna or Anya?
Anya, sorry.
Anya.
Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Day, Jack Black, Keegan-Michael Key, and Donald Glover. Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach embark on an adventure across the galaxy. Yep, that's what the movie's about.
Written by Matthew Fogel. That is the entirety of the
Pitch.
description of the
Mhm.
movie.
Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 42% and the popcorn meter 89%. Metacritic has it at a 37 and Cinema Score is a minus. I think I'd rather read that as just a minus and not a minus. It's a minus.
Damn.
Um,
Damn.
let's get it cracking.
Thoughts about the first movie?
Okay, I have thoughts about the first movie. Here we go. I did not care for it when I first saw it, but due to my son being absolutely obsessed with Mario and Luigi and having to watch that movie 6,300 times
In pieces.
in pieces, it has really grown on me. And nothing, I think, puts it into such stark contrast as watching the sequel and then thinking about the original. The original I thought was just fine. It's cute enough. It's got some good bits. I laughed out loud a couple of times, but overall, I think it was a problem with my own expectations going in to see the Super Mario Brothers original movie, which is I was expecting something along the lines of a Pixar film, Up, WALL-E. I was thinking of maybe the more recent Lego movie, which had layers to it, and it was something that was based on an existing IP, but they didn't just rest on their laurels, and they did some creative and hilarious stuff, and they even brought in a whole meta context to the movie. And so I went in for Super Mario Brothers expecting something like that. I did not get it, but I thought that it was just fine. In retrospect, it's a goddamn masterpiece. And we'll get into that a little bit. So I've grown to really appreciate the Super Mario Brothers movie. That's where we're at.
Alice.
I never saw the first one.
Oh, cool. You saw this one cold?
Yeah. And I really, really liked it.
Nice.
And I was telling JD about that. I'm excited to talk about it not having seen the original to like compare and contrast because I went to this cold, no expectations.
We're going to ruin it for you.
That's fine. I really want to see the original. I'm a huge fan of the Mario games, Nintendo, all that. I told JD this story yesterday and he told me I had to tell on the pod. So like my whole family, we love Nintendo and Mario. And I would tell over the summer, like if my brother and I think my sister wasn't born yet, but like it was just my brother and I, my mom would help us sleep at night, would play Super Mario on our Super Nintendo to help us sleep. We would call it Run Man Jump. We would ask for Run Man Jump before bed. She would play either that or Tetris, which is why they're like my two favorite games. I'm very good at Tetris. I'm okay at Super Mario. My brother is the true, very good at all of them. My brother's good at every video game I've ever seen him play, but like Mario is
the worst.
He would speed run. Mario Odyssey
Run Man Jump.
records. Run Man Jump. He would speed run Man Jump. But I hope he sees that. He'd love that. He would also we would play when we had a Nintendo 64. We would play Mario on that, and my pop, who's my mom's dad, would call my brother pop. Would call my brother when he was like 7, and they would play the same levels together and like talk through it with each other over the phone for like hours playing games together. So anyway, I love all things Mario. I love all things Nintendo. And so I had a lot of fun with this movie because I didn't see the original. I don't know why. I just never saw it in theaters or at all. But like I've seen clips of it here and there, probably in the shop.
It does. We do have it on repeat in the store.
Yeah, and I texted my brother and sister. They had gone to see the original together because they were both in New York at the same time, and they went to go see it when it was out together and had a fun time with it. And I texted them that I was seeing this one. I set up a picture of me with my popcorn and everything in the theater, and I texted them after. I was like, I actually really like this movie.
Nice.
It made me all nostalgic.
Awesome.
They were both like, well, actually.
Yeah. Well, they haven't seen the sequel yet.
Changes other things.
My brother was excited that I had a good time with it.
What did they like it?
They haven't seen it. They haven't seen the second one yet.
Not yet. Okay, great.
They had fun with the first one.
Stop watching.
Noel, what was your experience with the first Mario Brothers?
Super Mario Brothers movie, 3 stars. The novelty of seeing my favorite video game franchise come to life on the big screen lasts long enough for me to forgive how rough the storytelling is at times. I was hoping for the Lego movie, but I got Minions. That's on me for wanting more. Also, I hate the needle drops.
I forgot about the needle drops.
You mentioned that.
It's fine. The first movie is fine. The nostalgia,
Perfectly cromulent.
yes, like they made a movie.
Yeah,
and it's watchable. Does it offer me anything else? No.
Yeah.
Is it when it's on, I see it and it's like, oh, that's really cool, and oh, it's cool to see that in motion. It's like a pretty cutscene, and then I live my life.
Yeah.
I don't have anything applied to. I have one of my earliest memories is getting the NES system for Christmas with my brother. The first one, the first Mario game, I was terrible at it because I'm like 4. We started playing on December 25th. My brother beat it on December 28th on my birthday. So for 3 days, we played that game from sunup to sundown to like, and I just watched him play it. I fucking love Mario.
Yeah.
The movie was just fine.
Yeah.
It just was fine. So when people are like, "Well, it's not for you," I'm like, "I'm actually
Yeah,
a
it
fan.
is
target
directly
audience.
for me.
Yeah.
It should be
for
me.
sure.
I was in line for the 1994 movie, and I bought the toys.
Yeah. Oh, the 1994
So,
movie. Oh my
this-
God.
I should have.
Traumatized me for this to watch.
I feel like I should have connected with this more, but they didn't want to connect with me, and that's okay because they clearly connected with a lot of people.
I'll do you one better. I went and saw The Wizard in the movie theater, which was just a feature-length film commercial for Super Mario 3.
Yeah.
That's all
Well,
that movie was.
All
and,
Nintendo
and
the Power Glove.
and the Power Glove.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm playing with power.
That fucking kid.
Yeah.
That stupid kid.
So yeah. So
anyway,
point being, we all love Mario.
We love Mario. The first movie was just like, it's fine. But over time, seeing how much other people really love it, I was like, it's cool.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that other people are loving
And I'll tell you,
Mario.
it's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
It is
It
gorgeous.
is beautifully crafted.
That is my biggest note about this one.
Yes.
The second one, Galaxy.
It looks so
It's
good.
It is some of the most impressive animation
Yes.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The textures,
colors and
the colors, the physical weight. The movie starts with a dirt bike race.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The physical weight of the bike and them getting on and off the bike is something that was just so fluid and clean.
Yeah.
I was infinitely impressed with the look of this movie.
Yeah.
End.
And yeah.
End
Full
of sentence.
stop.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll talk at you later.
So we'll do thoughts on the second one. Do you want me to go first? You guys want to go first? What is that?
I already gave my thoughts because I didn't see the first one.
All right.
I like this one.
Super Mario Galaxy movie, 2.5 stars.
Well, only a half a star less.
Yes.
Go on.
This movie is fine. It has no depth. It has little to no emotional weight, and it leaves no impression of its own. The movie exists to remind people of all the things they love about the parent IP more than it is to convert newcomers with any engaging tale. Not a bore, and is pretty breezy, but difficult to praise beyond aesthetics. Bonus for relying on original score in lieu of infuriating and out of context needle drops all over the first film. So, there's nothing wrong with this movie, but it's barely a movie.
Yeah. That I can see.
Are you familiar with and then therefore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Are you familiar with and then therefore? No.
I mean,
Storytelling.
those words, yes.
But
I
it
feel like-
it became really popular.
I know you're speaking
Have
English.
you heard the word therefore and what it mean?
Yeah.
No.
No.
There's a really great viral video of Trey Parker and Matt Stone
Mhm.
speaking at a college about screenwriting. They talk about how terrible stories or like poorly written stories will rely on, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, thinking that that's the progression of a plot. When really it should be, this happened, and therefore this happened, but this happened, and then therefore that happened. To build on choices in order to create narrative drive and tension. So by the time you get to the final therefore and choice, there is compounded weight of all of these choices. This movie is and then no character has weight. No character has emotional drive. People just show up and don't even make a case for why they're there.
Yeah.
They just show up. We showed up on a bee planet,
Mhm.
and it was just a bee planet.
Yeah.
And then it was
Yeah.
not a bee planet.
I forgot about the bee plan until you just said it.
A main character that was teased at the end of the first movie shows up in the first 5 minutes here. And that's it.
And then it's just there.
He's just there.
Why is he there?
Yoshi has absolutely no narrative reason to be in this movie and or any character of his own to facilitate why he's with this group.
Yeah.
He just there because toy?
That's
Because cartoon?
Donald Glover.
But also, why do you need Donald Glover?
I think
Apparently he asked.
he
oh,
asked.
Oh, great. Oh,
He
you
asked.
know what? That's different.
He asked.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It is-
He called him and was like, I want to be Yoshi.
This movie was constructed in 5-minute increments.
Yeah.
And I'm almost more upset that they didn't do a bare minimum.
Yeah, I
For
think
me.
no. I
For
get it.
me.
I get it. And I fully told JD I stopped by the shop after I was walking back. And I fully acknowledge that my enjoyment of this is just member berries. I'm like, oh, I remember
Which
this
is-
from that video game, and I
which
remember
is
this
what
from
it's
that video
there
game
for.
that I haven't played in a while.
Brain rot, right?
And I'm definitely gonna pick up my Switch too when I go home and play some fucking Odyssey. But
I immediately purchased because I never played Galaxy.
I still
I
haven't.
haven't.
There's a port for my Switch of Galaxy and Sunshine together. I immediately bought it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
maybe
it was
I
on-
will do
it
that
was
when I
on
get
sale.
home if I have money.
So I was like,
Yeah.
I want this.
Yeah.
But, sorry.
You
No,
sold
it's
video
good.
games.
Yeah, good on you.
So
yeah,
good.
I acknowledge that everything I enjoyed about this was just member berries nostalgia from my childhood and family. But I also you both went into the first one expecting the Lego movie and got Minions. I went into this expecting Minions. Like I
gotcha.
expected,
Perfect.
and that's what I got. I was like,
Perfect.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I went with my nephews,
Mhm.
13 and 10. And my brother was much
much more.
older by like 4 years or 3 years, whatever. It doesn't matter. We all had different experiences. All good. My 13-ish-year-old nephew was digging it. The other one was more concerned with the candy. Like it wasn't even brain rot enough to kind of keep him. And my brother and I just every once in a while would randomly look at each other and be like, it's Robbie the robot. Oh, did you notice the F-Zero ship? Oh, cool. Like that. Like it was really just a Where's Waldo point and click as opposed to a movie experience that I was super invested
That's
in.
so true.
It's just
so
a Leo meme.
The whole time was just like, and we were enjoying that aspect of watching it together. It was just like, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Oh, did you notice that? Like, what's his first name? Fox. Like we were having a good time quietly.
I will say the
and
Robbie Robot
respectfully.
bit was funny.
It was very funny.
over
It's slow.
And my nephews didn't understand it whatsoever.
Of course.
Great. That kind of thing is perfect, but it has no weight in context with anything else that's happening in the movie.
I will piggyback on that to bring us back to why I think the first Mario Brother is actually a masterpiece by comparison. There is a sequence in the original Mario Brothers where spoiler alert, everybody gets shunted back to the real world, to Brooklyn.
That's good.
And King Bowser is there, and he's wrecking shop on Mario and Luigi. And Mario gets his ass beat. And so he actually cowers, crawls away into the local, I believe it's Punch-Out Pizza shop,
Yeah.
and is sitting there hiding, cowering because he's terrified of the giant lizard monster that is fucking him up. And he has this he gets to see this repeating image of the commercial that he and Luigi had created in the beginning of the movie. And that's sort of what we're going to save Brooklyn.
Well, the movie reaffirms the emotional connection the two brothers have because the entire spoiler for the movie I
That's
haven't
fine.
seen yet. It's Citizen Kane. Is
So I've seen it.
reaffirming that together they can do anything.
Yes.
And that's also an arc for Luigi, who's
Yes.
afraid of everything but finds strength in his brother.
Yes.
Like
Cute.
that's an emotional core.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like there was an emotional core to this movie. Mario and Luigi had goals. They had things that they set out to do. They had a connection to each other and are separated, and they had to try to come back together. It is a bit of fluff, the movie, but it's fluff that puts in the work. And the Mario Galaxy does not put in the work. It just shows you a bunch of images on the screen and hopes you'll go, yee.
That's what I did.
And I also enjoyed it. But halfway through the movie, I was like, man, this is convoluted and everyone's just jumping from place to place with no real reason. And then, now we're all back together. I will say that I feel like I should say something I enjoyed.
I've got a list of things I enjoy. That's
Bowser. I like Bowser's flip-flopping back and forth. I like how he was trying to legitimately be like a cool dude. And then it gets brought back the other way by his son. I thought that was fun.
Guys,
I thought,
is this spoilers? We crossed over into spoilers.
I guess we did.
Yeah, this
Sorry,
is this
spoilers.
is heavy spoilers.
Sorry, yeah. We're gonna spoil Super Mario Galaxy, the movie.
The movie you've already
Brothers.
seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry about that. That's my bad. Yeah. I enjoyed that bit. I thought there were some laugh out loud parts. I like that there were no needle drops. I was impressed.
I liked the score.
Score was
Score was
wonderful.
great.
I liked the score a lot with
Yeah.
the subtle music of the video games and
Yeah.
The score was absolutely wonderful. There are two sequences that I thought were masterful.
Yes.
The first one being the Mario Brothers trying to keep Toad Land, Mushroom Kingdom
Mushroom
Yes.
Kingdom.
safe.
Yes.
And it was a topographical
yes.
The
map
the
of
menu
a video
in
game.
between
Yeah.
The
levels.
little flag would come up.
A little
So
like
good.
that was phenomenal, and it was a perfectly crafted mini movie montage in the middle of this,
Yeah.
and it had stakes. It was really cool, and it was also a pretty organic way for them to do member berries.
Yes.
Yeah.
For them to like show quick things without having to create a story reason as to why there would be a Hammer Brothers and
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And I also truly, truly, truly loved Fox McCloud and then his anime back
The
story.
Yes.
animation was awesome. So fun.
I wish he was an actual character
Mm.
in the
Not
movie.
just cool Jeans McGillicuddy,
A
he's
plot device to get them from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's
who disappears for a while too.
He's MacGuffin
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah.
Just flying
Like,
around with all
he
the
doesn't
star
do
babies.
Where do they come from?
Everybody.
Her hoo-ha.
Okay. Let's not talk about
Is it?
I don't know, man. I think one of the other bits that really, I can't think of the phrase I'm about to say. That really stuck out to me was Yoshi in the real world,
It was great.
and the way that that
Oh
was
my
shot,
Gosh, that was so fun.
and then the way that it was shot with him coming back, awesome. And then to cut to, I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
He's telling us whole
Um,
story they can't understand.
I also love
Love it.
Bowser and the puppet.
Mm-hmm.
The whole puppet show was great, fantastic.
I like the prepare to meet your maker Mario Maker scene where
Yep.
Bowser Jr. is building.
He's using Super Mario Maker
He's using Super Mario Maker
to build a level.
To
and then
build a
we
level
watch him
for
it's so fun.
Mario and Peach to go through, and he's playing at 8-bit and
That is
living
cool.
in real life.
So
yeah,
good.
that
Oh,
was so
so
cool.
good.
I
He's using
loved-
Super Mario Maker
I
to
loved
do
the
that.
incorporating of Mario Paint. Also, is really
Yep.
cool. They did a lot of really fun stuff with the IP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just I would have loved a story. I would have loved stakes.
Even if it was just like a basic boy like girl in danger, meet friends and friendship along the way. Like it was just
I also found myself distracted by Rosalina and how she apparently is completely aware of all the comings and goings of Princess Peach, even though they are sisters who have been separated for 10 years or however long.
let's say 15.
15.
Yeah, because Peach is what, at least 20, 25?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
And I mean, if she's supposed to be like age appropriate tomorrow, he's like 28, 30.
I was going to say
28
late 20s, early
28
30s.
to 30s.
Yeah.
Like you don't grow that mustache
Yeah.
when you're 22.
And so the fact that she knows where
You
her
just
sister is this entire time and never once reaches out, like why are you just letting your sister have no idea where she's from or anything?
Yeah.
You know, it's a strange
And-
plot contrivance.
I'll go back. What is Yoshi?
It's a
Why?
dinosaur.
Why is Yoshi in this movie?
Donald Glover.
Why is
Yeah.
Yoshi in this movie?
I think sometimes certain characters are brought in specifically to have an effect on our existing group. And I think the main thing is the sort of the cute and funny Toad being frustrated that he's just there and he's now part of the group and he's got jealousy.
So you're telling me that 2 jokes on screen
Yep.
is worth
No.
including this character?
Oh, I didn't say it was worth it.
Well,
I
like,
said that's why he's there.
they're doing a disservice to Yoshi. He has literally no motivational drive
Mm.
at all. Like there's not even like I don't know where I'm from.
Yeah.
That's an emotional drive.
Mhm.
Found family. That's an emotional drive.
Yep.
No, he just fucking shows up and then follows them.
Yep.
Like
I honestly,
It
I just
doesn't
took
make
him.
sense
I took
to
him to
me.
be a pet. I took him to be like a sentient pet.
he's a pet.
I guess all pets are sentient.
Except
but like,
except
yeah.
when he's not a pet and
Yeah.
he's a at same level
Yeah.
character. Like he doesn't even consistently stay one or the
Yeah.
other.
Mm.
He's either a pet that they use or has full autonomy and is a part of the conversation.
Mhm.
Like Pluto or
Goofy.
or Goofy. Which one are you?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Gloofy. Gluto. Oh, he's got them glutes.
I would say go see this, but everyone's already seeing it.
You've
so who
already
gives a
seen
shit?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's seen it. You're good.
Yeah. It's a bummer to be shitting all over this movie because it is
Mm.
cute, right? It's like fun enough. Like I
still
wasn't
had fun. Yeah.
I wasn't mad that I sat through it. But I'm also I don't care. I will say this will go down in history for me personally because this is the first theater experience that my son has ever sat all the way through and was just locked in the entire time. And when he gets excited, he'll just exclaim things. So in the middle of the crowded theater, he'll just exclaim Super Mario Galaxy movie
Mhm.
or Statue of Liberty, or like he'll just exclaim things because he's excited. And at one point, we had the 3 chairs, but he spent 90% of the time on Sushan's lap, just sitting there watching it. And then at some point, gets up and just looks around the rest of the theater, and then just sits back down. And then
He's
he
like,
goes,
"Oh, there's other people
lap dada, and then he climbed onto my lap, and I was like, this is the best experience of my life.
here."
Shortly followed by Haley Williams. So yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, I'll always love this movie for that.
That's great.
If you're on the fence, you could always catch it in clips on YouTube
Yep.
6 months from now.
That's all it is.
And yeah, I mean, kind of is.
Yeah.
It was really beautiful to see in theaters. But
It
yeah,
was
I get
gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous movie.
gorgeous movie.
God damn.
Very pretty movie.
Yeah. Some of the best animation I've ever seen.
Yeah, I have the Blu-ray of the original that you loaned me that I'm going to watch because I also have a Blu-ray player that you gave me. So
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I didn't get to watch it last night. I was
Life of Chuck. I don't have the Blu-ray. It's only 4K. So sorry. You're gonna have to watch it on streaming.
I'll do that.
What are we doing next week? Do you remember? Do we have any idea?
It's empty. She's not gonna be here.
Not here.
We don't have a topic.
empty.
However, I think Faces of Death comes out this week.
Oh,
The
like a new one? They're doing
yeah,
a new
they're doing
Faces
a new
of
Faces of Death with Dacker,
Dacre Montgomery.
Dacker Montgomery. Yeah, who's
and Barbie.
he's Billy in Stranger Things.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But apparently it's not a remake so much as I think the plot has to do with a social media person having to find out if these viral videos are real, and then it turns
Cool.
into like
Yeah.
a slasher movie.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm in.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. I thought it was going to be like someone watching the original Faces of Death and then going on from there. But
maybe.
Similar.
I mean, maybe that's part of it.
Let me know if you guys are going to see it because I still want to come see it.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
She happens on the show or doesn't.
Boys'
happen.
night.
Yeah.
Boys' night.
All right.
Damn it.
Are we done? We did it.
Yeah.
Email us at CultPopGo and let us know what you thought of the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and then also what you thought of the original, or not the original, the predecessor.
That's on the.
I want to
that's
know
on
what
the
you thought of the
docket.
original
We're gonna do that.
1994 one.
So upcoming weeks.
Yes.
Next week, hopefully we'll try and do Faces of Death.
Mhm.
Gotta find a time to see it this weekend. April 22nd, The Mummy, the new Mummy.
Oh, I'm excited. Cronin?
The
I'm
Conans.
apprehensive.
I love haunted children. I'm excited.
For April 29th,
It looks gnarly.
I have the retro replay through of Super Mario Brothers
Okay, great.
from 1994. So we'll figure out when we're going to see that. May 6th, Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Oh, yay!
You suggested and you asked.
Yeah.
I wonder if something actually comes out that weekend now because it's like the first weekend of May. Oh, Mandalorian and Grogu. Doesn't. Oh, no, it doesn't. No. It's later. May 13th, Mortal Kombat 2. Did you see the first one?
No.
You should see the first one.
Should I?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's
What about me?
fine.
Should I see the first one?
Now I'm going back. Should either of you bother seeing the first one? I mean, it's a cromulent action movie.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll see it.
oh, they fight.
Sounds like a
that's
a
cool.
movie night.
Sounds like a movie night. Let's
Right?
see a movie night.
May 20th, I have Resident Evil Apocalypse, but then I found out that they are not streaming anywhere, so we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
I think it's like you could do like a week
Yeah.
free service thing.
Mm.
Mandalorian Grogu takes us to the end of May.
Nice.
So those are all of the exciting movies yet. And Sam Raimi Spider-Mans are on the docket now.
Wonderful.
So
Yay!
June, the first week of pretty much each summer month, we're going to do a Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
I'm excited.
Heck yeah, bro.
The summer
All right.
of Spider-Man.
All right. Join us for all of those exciting things and more. You can also check out Fresh Floppies. A new episode just dropped today where Jeremy and I talked about a lot of the comic books that came out at your local comic shop today, but without spoilers. So go give that a listen.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Go catch up on Inside the Morgue.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of episodes out there.
Yeah. Follow me at Forensic Alice if you want to see me post. I posted a childhood photo of me today being spooky, so check it out.
And check me out on a physical media space. That's physical_media_space on Instagram, where I do cool shit.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk at you later.
Skidly-doo-doo.
Yunkjunk!